Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Let's see what we can do this morning. See if we can grab some good positions and take it from there. Can you guys confirm if you're hearing my sound? Let me know how my sound is so we can get started. Awesome, Crystal. Now that the sound is good, let us dive in. Okay, so we'll be starting with yesterday's positions. I don't know who got this one. This is probably from the VIP, but we missed it yet again by literally an inch. 4 pips. And then today we missed it by probably less than 4 pips. But either way, this happened very early in the morning, so this was not our trading time. So we're not even going to be into that position. And looking at the calendar, there's nothing restricting today. We should be having a nice runway. Hopefully we can pick up a couple of percentages and take it from there. Any pairs that you guys want me to look at, drop something there on the side. I know that James wanted us to take a look at oil. I haven't traded oil in months. The last time I traded oil was during that massive drop from the 50 zone all the way down to the 14 zone. That was a very nice drop. And I think the only reason I don't like trading oil is because of how sensitive it is to the Saudis, of course. Yeah. GCAD from yesterday. I think we were kicked out of this position after we moved our stop to R1. So our position was kicked out here. We took some pips off it. That was pretty good. And then GU. We also had a GCHF yesterday. And it's back into our zone again. So probably are going to get a nice entry of this one. This could be the first position that we could take advantage of. Yep. So yesterday on GCH we hit 2.8 and then price to trace all the way back to the 1R where our stop was put, and then took a nice advantage there. GN did the same thing. Did we get into GN? Not sure, but yeah. So this is a pretty good simple sell as is. So I'm actually gonna go into my charts and open my GN, switch it to instant, and then just get into that trade. Our GCAD is actually still running. We're not kicked out of the GCAD. That's interesting. I'm going to adjust my stop on this one. So it can coincide with everything that we've got there. Awesome. So GCAD is actually running. Didn't hit our stop. So yeah, if you held on, you should be in some good profits right now. And then our stop for the current position would be 1.99625. And then we are targeting the 1.97066. This is GN, by the way. And then I'm just going to mark all the 1.97066. Okay. Remember, guys, risk management is key. So try by all means to manage it. Do not get in, do not be hasty. This was purely because of the analysis we did yesterday. We're expecting price to actually get up, trigger here at this OB, and then yeah, drop down. So now there's more reason for it to come down due to this liquidity in this area. So I am expecting it to come down, probably stall a bit there, and then drop down all the way down to these levels here at the bottom. So yeah, let's see how it behaves. And then what we will do is switch our alerts. This is where we'll be taking our first TP. So I just put an alert. Let me remove yesterday's alerts first. There we go. Just gonna put the alert here. And then I'm gonna put an alert halfway through the stop, so I can be notified if anything happens in that area. And then our GCAD, let me just stop this. And then our GCAD, so I'm just gonna post in the channel here quickly. So you guys just gotta trade from the VIP channel there. Okay, and then we need an alert at our 1-to-1 mark. This is where we're gonna adjust as well. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So we are in the trade. GCAD. So it never kicked us out. I thought I will remove the stop to 1R. So it's 1.4 now. So it actually turned at what level? Okay. So we are heading to the 2 mark. So what I'll do with GCAD is leave it as is. Probably just stop to just a couple of pips above entry, so we can at least get some our costs of the trade. So our stop would be 72418 on GCAD. I'll always use 72410. So okay, we can leave that as is. Okay, so we're gonna let that run. What else did we take yesterday? So it was GU, GCAD, GCH. Yeah, and then gold. We had an analysis on gold. It's still valid. Would want it to come down and probably trigger us in at these levels here. So yeah, there wouldn't be any entry at this level, so we'll leave that as is. And then let's look at the US 100. Let's see what we've got here. Still needed to go all the way up to trigger, so that's still valid. If you do want to take a look at it further in, we'd have to look at this zone here. We see that there's a lot of liquidity at the top, at the bottom, and then yeah. But for now, just leave it as is. Let it run. Okay. That's where we are with US 100. And then let me just take a look at oil. I'm not sure if he was asking for which one, so let's just look at the Western WTI and see what we've got there. So on the daily, we've got a very look at that. So when I see sites, I just get excited, guys. Don't mind me. This is how I end up trading pairs I don't usually trade, because I get a bit too excited when money's just laying over there. It's right in front of you. Let me adjust this mic a bit. Guys, can you confirm if you can still hear me clearly? I just moved the mic slightly below. Hopefully you guys can still hear me clearly. Just drop a comment and then I can continue. Okay, so US oil. That's what we've got on US oil. There's a lot of opportunity here. Let's drop down to the 4 hour. GN just hit our 1-to-1 mark, so just adjust your stop to hold on, 1 to break even, and then close half the position. Okay, there we go. And then close off the position, move stop to entry, and then we're gonna let it move. Next stop is 3R. So I'm trying this new way of taking partials, just to see how this is gonna affect my win rate and potentially my gains. Where I take 50 at 1R and then let the rest run from 3, 5, 8, 10 as usual, or even above. So yeah, that's where we are. So stop loss is going to be 7.2. Hold on, 1.9940. Yeah, 404. That should be fine. 99404. So I'm using this position size calculator that allows me to adjust to basically open 3 trades at the same time, 4 trades at the same time. So I just adjust manually, which I don't like, and that's why I'm getting that magic keys. So yeah, 404. So apparently you can do this instantly with magic keys. How true that is, I don't know. We will try and see it for ourselves. Awesome. So we were with US oil. There we go, US oil. This is on the 4 hour, by the way. See that? It's probably a massive imbalance here. Let's see what we've got. I'll probably trade very short positions with this, because on the daily I don't see any prominent moves to take from there. But I do see this happening, so we'll potentially get a nice guys. I hope you guys got that 1 hour trade. So if you're 0.5, should have made 0.25% so far in this live on the GN. So you have 50% of the trade running. Let's see how far that goes. I think I mentioned to you guys that the copy trading system is taking all the VIP signals now. So yeah, the rates are just gonna, the returns are just gonna be ridiculous. Let's see, it just refreshed now. So I did, but I don't know if it's updated. Let's see. The numbers we had yesterday were 184% total return, and then now it's 185.5%. Okay, so yeah, doing pretty good. Okay, back to US oil. I probably looked at that zone there. Got smashed. Drop to the hour. See what's happening here. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know, I keep mentioning to you these things one at a time. How do we cut down before hitting SL? So remember from last week, we were basically starting to shave profits from 3R. So now from 1R, what we do is we close 50% of the trade, and then let the rest run at break even, targeting 3, 5, 8, 10 and above. So you will have to do it manually, or what you can do, if you're using the position size calculator I shared with you guys, when you input the trade, take profit will be 1R, and then you make that 50%. So the first trade, actually, let me just give you guys an example. I'm going to open this on... Okay, just hold on. Actually, I'll just do this shortly at the end of this session, and then I'll share it with you guys. So yeah, we'll go through the position sizing and moving forward. You don't really have to close it manually. That's a bit of a tedious job, but yeah, the moving stop to break even, that you need to do. So I think that's actually why I want to get the magic keys. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys the Bootcamp. So we did update our Bootcamp, and this is how it looks. Pretty awesome. So we've got the first one, the first option, white belt, so it's just the course. So basically how I trade, what you see in the mornings, just from the technical point of view, everything. So yeah, you'll basically be able to do what I do. You won't need the lives anymore, which I hope you don't do. And then yeah, you get a performance report where we'll basically analyze your trades, give you guys your strong points, access to our webinars. So those are the ones that we have in the morning before the session. It's actually a webinar slash Zoom. So you basically interact during the session. We look at your charts. Are you doing it properly? Are you adjusting properly? And we just keep doing that until you get it right. And then the brown belt, you get the one-on-ones. Yep. And then the black belt, you get the one-on-ones report. This is for lifetime. And then you get the bonus, which is the funding assistance. So we basically work on getting you to get funded by whichever institution you choose, whether it's FTMO, CTI. Yeah, there's a number of them. And then here, something that people are asking about is advanced strategy. So what I'm trading with you guys is the standard one. That's the one that you guys will probably get on these. There's an extra level, there's an extended version of what I'm doing, which is pretty interesting. And I think the only way you guys will be able to see the advanced strategies through our numbers on the copy trading system, which is this that you guys see in front of you. So as you can see, today's 22nd. We add 185% total return, doing 4.9% a week. So you'll see this weekly return dramatically change because now it's filtering and taking in VIP trades, and it's also taking in the advanced strategy moves. So yeah, that's the difference. And trade win is basically going to change, of course. We were targeting this to increase. At 0.45, we're hitting these returns. So we could potentially hit a 2 or 1.5. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, average win, of course, will also change. And also this has been our focus point for some time now, dropping this. Because, we haven't blown the account, as you can see. Yeah, and the peak drawdown. This is also something we're working on. When this happened, it was before we implemented the strategy, before we went deep in. So, yeah. And that's it. Spoke a lot there. Anyway, US oil. I don't think I see anything for James here. There's a lot on the short term, but I don't see anything solid. Nothing solid. Okay. Look at that. So I don't know how legit this will probably be. I haven't tried the strategy on US oil. I traded oil using my old way, which was also very solid. Not gold, oil, which was very solid. So I don't know how this would be, but that's where we are. So if I was to trade oil, that's what I'd look at. Yeah. I'm actually going to mark this one as well, so we can follow up with it. I also posted on the channel. Let me remove these and that. We missed this one by an inch yesterday, by the way. It literally turned right here. Oh, yeah, could have got some nice pips there. But this is the markets. You will not get what you want. You get what the market gives you, and you make the most of it. Okay, so that's where we are. Oh, GN, it's tanking nicely. So 1 to 2. So about that. 1 to 2. That's our next point of interest. So we're just going to put an alert there. Okay, and then let's go back to the chat there. I see Ixa, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, wants us to look at the GJ. Let's see what we've got on GJ. Where is the GJ pair? I probably removed it. Oh, there we go. So usually when I get bad returns on a specific pair, I give it a timeout. Yeah, this was a very nice move. 41R. Yeah, hopefully somebody got it because I missed it. Let me show you why I missed it. So when we posted the position, it was actually not live last week. Look at that. I think when we posted it, price was already somewhere here, or when we're doing the analysis. So it was way far from our entry point, so that was not triggered. Okay, so on the daily, with GJ, what do we have? That would have been a good position to go, but there's just not enough support, enough candles confirming that as a nice tier of area, and that wick is way too much for me. Let's go down to the lower time frames, but we do see it coming back down. So with GJ, I'd look at something along, let me just show you quickly. So with GJ, I'll probably look at something along these ranges, and yeah, let me mark that as well. Then I'm gonna put an alert right next to it. There we go. That should be a pretty clear one for GJ. And targeting these levels here. Our GN is running, eh? It's moving pretty good actually. Okay. We are running risk free on it, so yeah, we'll take advantage there. Okay, what other pair would you guys want me to look at? Questions, just drop them. And meanwhile, I'll just be preparing this short. What's this? Analysis on, or rather, how to take partials on this using this calculator, which is pretty interesting. Questions, guys, just drop them there on the side. Meanwhile, I'm going to drop this GJ in the free channel. In the VIP, of course. Entry, we've got 151.56. SL, we've got 151.332. TP, we're looking at 155.380. Okay. GN is gone, so nobody's going to catch that. Let's actually go into our 2R. So we got some pretty good moves from GN just from this past 2 days. So we've got this nice no, this is last week actually. Did we get anything from GN yesterday? Let me take a look at the VIP. We had 3 positions. We had GBCHF and then GU and then GCAT. Yeah, we didn't get the GN. So we're getting it now. How's it going, Justin? Drop off some pairs, guys. Let's take a look at what you guys have for us. Did I take a look at this? Yes, I did. So we missed all. This one I wouldn't say we missed because price didn't get there yet, but we missed both the positions on NAS 100 by an inch. We missed it there. We missed it there. Yeah, but this teaches you something. But we'll catch it one of these days. Do you guys have any pay that I should look at? I'm also add an alert on this one. And drop it in the channel as well. N2 would be 73.3. Sorry about that. 73.28. SL would be 73.31. And then TP we're looking at 72.8. "15 minutes before the London Open, so we might get a nice push." Okay. Drop it in the free channel as well. I mustn't forget my disclaimer. Okay. So you guys have no requested trades yet? AUD, USD, daily. We've got. We missed that on the daily. Probably gonna have a nice short entry here. Let's see, dropping it further in. That was clearly missed. Okay. And then we've got that. So this will be the last nugget for this morning. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, can potentially get a nice sell off here actually. So just take a look at it. 17R. Let's see if we can get that one. Any questions you guys might have, please drop them off there. And then to answer, GN just hit our 2R. So we'll be adjusting the remainder of the trade to 1R, stop to 1R. So 1R would be right there. 99256. So basically, what I'm saying for this is the worst that you can get is 1.99256, and then our next area of interest would be at 3R. So this is where we are going to get a nice alert. Okay, awesome. So the guys that want, or rather Sanyil, who asked for the management calculator, quickly going to do it now. Just give me 2 seconds to set it up and put it on this screen shortly. So actually I figured out a easier way to do it. So I'll just do a quick analysis, or rather quick use of the calculator, or the position size calculator, and then I'll just drop the video, and then you guys can check it out. Awesome. UCAT and UJ, we're actually out of time. 6 minutes into London Open. So yeah, hopefully I can check that out and drop it on the free channel. But any other questions you guys might have, please drop a shout there, I'll answer. And I'll drop a text at Master Shifu on Telegram, and then I will take it from there. Other than that, guys, please enjoy your day. Try to take as much as you can from the markets. We got a bit of something. So yeah. Cheers, guys.